audience today. We see some vacationers, some locals, all gathering together here at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. Today, half of the AFC East ready to square off between the Buffalo Bills and the Miami Dolphins.
Welcome to the field, your 2025 Miami Dolphins.
To kick off, here's Riley Patterson. And we're underway at Hard Rock. Brandon Condrington to return it. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So here come the Bills for their opening drive. They're led out by the reigning NFL MVPs. Finished top 5 in voting 4 of the last 5 seasons, Josh Allen.
He won the MVP award. We all knew he'd capture at some point of his career. And to me, Katie really did so because he further elevated everybody around him. That's what MVPs do. It's exactly what Josh did a season ago.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Allen comes out throwing. Finds him over the middle. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 36-yard line.
Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. First down of the game for James Cook. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for a Bills first down.
Bills first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
Receiver in motion going left. On first down, Allen. He's got it. And this is only going to be a small gain to the 42. Ashton Davis there on the stop.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
2nd down now. They need 7. Working from the gun, it's Allen. He finds Kincaid running the slant. And he's not going to get the first. He made it real close, though, didn't he, Bronk? It's a gain of 5, 3rd down coming up.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. Straight ahead, here's Cook. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Bills first down.
It's a gain of 10.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play-action pass to come.
He's got this complete to James Cook. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal. Davis runs it in. Touchdown, Buffalo! The Bills finish up an excellent opening series. They're on the road, but still favored coming into this one. And they quickly made a mockery of that home field advantage, Brock, with an opening drive TD.
Just kind of playing like a team, right? That just knows it. They believe in themselves. They've got that athletic arrogance and confidence. Coming into this building, they can't wait to take the home crowd right out of it.
Matt Prater for the point after try. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bills will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Dolphins nothing.
Now Prater on to send it away. Here comes Malik Washington. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So the Dolphins offense headed out for their opening drive. I know you love this guy, Brock, a fellow lefty like you, now in his 6th season, Tua Tagovailoa.
Unfortunately, those injuries returned last season. Katie played his fewest games since his rookie season 11. It was pretty obvious, too. Those Dolphins, 6-5 with him, 2-4 without him. He's a difference maker.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Tua taken right to the air. That's him on the quick hitter. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Opening carry for Devon Achane. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ball game.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. And they just get the play off. He's going to loft one deep to the left. And his heave isn't going to be answered. That's incomplete as an exciting look ends our first quarter. So we're through one quarter of this AFC East contest. 7-0 is our score. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Dolphin football as we begin. They're looking at a punt, though, facing 4th down. And that fair catch corralled just beyond the 25-yard line. The Buffalo offense out there for their 2nd drive of the contest. And they take the field exactly where they want it to be, Brock. Up a touchdown early and with the home crowd a little quieter than normal.
I'm not going to lie to you, Kate. I think most quarterbacks, competitors love playing on the road when they do just this. Just quiet them, right? Turn them against their own team. They were quiet after that opening touchdown. You score another one, they're going to start to murmur, and we might even hear a few boo birds.
Cook trying this one up the gut. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. And they'll start some work to do now on 3rd down as he only manages to get back to the line of scrimmage.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
Allen on 3rd and short. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. We'll have him gain up about a handful there. Tackle made by Jordan Brooks.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
We've hit the 2-minute warning now at Hard Rock. And it's the Bills, who have 2nd and 4. Back to throw now, Allen. Here's a screen for Cook. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Throw here, 3rd down. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
And no chance at a return as this one heads across the sideline at the 25-yard line. So Miami headed out for its 2nd drive of the game. They're trailing, but there's enough time, Brock, that they could get a scoring drive to attack that here before the break. Dolphins just about set up here, 1st and 10. Tagovailoa off the play fake. Downfield, this finds Waddle. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting the first.
47-yard line.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. Running with H-Chan here out of the gun. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Let's see, first it was a pass, now it's a great gain on the ground. They've got this defense on their heels.
They're set up at the 35 now. Man in motion here. Going to the ground again on 1st. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Miami calls a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Dolphins, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
They'll send him over right. From the red zone now. That's for Waddle again. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. The Dolphins choosing to spend their final time out here. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
2nd and goal at the 7-yard line.
Ball placed at the 7. It's 2nd and goal. Tua now from the gun. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins get their first points of this game just before halftime. Manage that clock beautifully down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
They can go to the locker rooms tied if they put this through. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Dolphins tie this game 7-7. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Return starts from the goal line. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. They'll kneel the half out, and they're content to take a tie into the locker room. So we're all knotted up here at the half, Brock, as we send this over to our buddy Scott Hansen, who's got our halftime report. Scott?
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Scott Hansen here with an abridged version of the halftime report. Both offenses still trying to find their way. Tight, competitive game, though, as we are tied at the half. To find out who will come out on top, let's rejoin our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
All right, thanks for that hard work, Scott. These two teams ready to break this tie as we welcome you back for the third quarter. Who knows when the deciding moment will come? We're underway in the second half of a deadlocked game. Washington now to return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Dolphins getting their offense out there to start off this second half. And they could take control in the second half early, Brock, if they break the tie on this opening drive. All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes first and 10. Second half begins with a run by A-Chain. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Went the wrong way on first down, Brock. Here comes second and 12. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Escapes the pocket. This one up to about the 27-yard line. Terrell Bernard tracking that one down.
As quarterback, Kate, you got to hope that those crumbs don't just lead to the cookie in the passing game. But a short scramble like that may open up a bigger one down the road.
Bills bringing an extra DB out. Third down. They'll air it out on third. He has the first over the middle. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
14 yards. And the Dolphins first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
First and 10 from the 41. The first carry now. This is Ollie Gordon. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. That's Gregory Rousseau who cleaned up that play.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Tagovailoa now working from the gun. He'll try and run this. And Tagovailoa hits the turf, sliding down after picking up the first.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good for a Dolphins first down. First and 10.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that, actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
That's caught. Devon Achane. And this is only going to be a small gain to the 42. Making the stop that time, Taron Johnson.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Looking slant route, complete. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. They've got first down from the 31. Achane on the toss right. And he gets some decent yardage there before they send him out. Looks like about 6, so we've got 2nd and 4.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. Here's Achane up the middle. And he's going to manage 3 for them on the play. Stopped just a little bit shy of the marker. A 4-yard pickup, and they're just inches shy as we reach 3rd down. After 3 quarters, we're still neck and neck. Neither side has been able to fully separate. We're tied at 7 apiece as we get ready for the 4th. Here we go, goal line formation coming out on 3rd and inches. Tagovailoa keeping it on the sneak. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line, no gain.
That's another Dolphins first down. First and 10.
That's more than a must-get for a quarterback. I really put that in the always-get territory. Even if the defense knows what's coming, you got to be able to drive forward for at least a couple inches.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. They bring Westbrook Akine in motion left. Out the shotgun, they'll give it to Achane. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss, we've got 2nd and 11. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Defense showing blitz. Tugged by Law. Caught by Hill over the middle. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. Looking to throw. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. So they take their shot for the end zone, Brock, rather than focusing on that first down marker. And now they've got a decision to make.
Yeah, I think with that incompletion, they made the decision. You better send that field goal team on. They took their shot. They just couldn't finish it.
Here's Riley Patterson. A lot riding on this field goal try. From the same spot as an extra point here, 32 yards.
That field goal gives them the lead for the moment, Kate, but you don't feel comfortable when you look up at that scoreboard. This one isn't over, and that lead certainly isn't safe.
Here's Patterson now to kick this away. Cotterington now to return it. Escapes a defender. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Buffalo sending its offense to the field. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. Now the shotgun give to Cook. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 19-yard line.
It's the 2-minute warning from Miami. Bills trailed by a field goal. They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Now to throw. Gets it quickly to Palmer. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a 1st down.
A gain of 30. 1st down, Bills.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. They'll motion him out of the backfield. Back to throw. Makes the catch. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first timeout, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
2nd and 3 now. Still has some space inside the 35. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills have taken the lead late. Josh Allen, the touchdown. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
And it's good, so they take the lead, and the extra point buys them some breathing room. A field goal does not tie it now.
Dolphins 10.
Now Prater on to send it away.
Set to kick off.
Eskridge on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Dolphins offense ready to go as they take the field. They find themselves down here in the fourth after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here. All right, going empty as they come to the line. It's 1st and 10. We'll look to throw it. Short pass brought in. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Setting up to pass. Caught by Westbrook-Akine. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 3.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. Here he is to throw. Finds its target. That's Hill. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Now with just 10 seconds left in our game, we've got a timeout. A nice gain and a 1st down there, Brock, on a throw that most quarterbacks would have shied away from.
Now, tight ends, these guys, about the only position that can make that look routine, fending off a couple defenders, and it's really why, Kate, they're such valuable commodities.
Here he is to throw. Brought in. And they limit the damage after the catch, but the catch itself does get them to the opposing 43. Now a timeout is called, and they're going to have to set up for one final heave towards that end zone.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Sticking to the air, it's Tagovailoa. This is for the ball game. And the hit separates the football, and that is what ends this game. What a play! So the Bills fight their way to a win on the road. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Bills as we say so long from Miami.